Alright guys, this is V-Bonzi here. V-Bonzi here. We are doing a tutorial on a house. Now this is my first tutorial that I've done on my channel, and it looks to be a pretty hard one. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this. It's a fairly decent sized house. Just give you a quick run around the house. Fairly, not really basic, but yeah. Now I'm just going to be doing the outside sort of building and the floor and the fireplace and stuff like that. I'm not actually going to be putting any furniture or anything inside, but in my opinion, I can't do that for shit. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the basic design of the house, and you guys can fill it up however you want. And yeah, so you got two bedrooms, you got an attic, um, whatever that is over there, like a little porch, bigger porch just around the corner. Um, and you don't have to turn this in the way that I did. You can turn it all into storage and however you want. But I just sort of designed it like a house. So that's what we got there. We may as well just get a start on it. I sort of built it out because it's sort of a bit of a complex sort of design, and I couldn't really remember it nor write it down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to count it out, and you guys pause the video and place those blocks and so on and so forth. So position the house however you want it. We're going to start right here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going along there, including that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going up that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 also that way. Don't worry about the windows, we're going to go over that after. And then just add one onto that side. So that's what you should sort of have at the moment. And then you want to go diagonal 3. So from that one block that you placed out, go over 3. And from that third one you place, you want to include that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across there. Then you sort of want to do what you did there. So what you want to do is go, including that one, no, not including that one, go 1, 2, 3, and then that should be in line with that, right? And then after that, go out another one, just like you did there, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I may be going a bit fast in the tutorial, guys, but I'm sort of expecting you guys can pause it and sort of count it out. So I'm sorry if I'm going a bit fast. I haven't exactly done a tutorial before. This is my first one, but yeah, we're at the fireplace now, so that's just 3 across there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across there, and 3. And then including that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across there. Go out one, and then including that one, 3 there. So that's pretty much what you should be seeing right there, right in the screen capture, except for that wood, and without the glass. Alright, so yeah, after those 3, remember we're facing this way, so we're going out that way, not into the house. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And including that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's practically the longest part of the house. So once again, that was 13. Alright, so then going down this way is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So one more. And remember, as I'm counting these out, I'm including the block that I counted last time. So that was 13 along there. I included that block. And including that block also across this way, that was 14. Just remember that. Alright, so including that block, that's 3. So we're looking at it like that. Just go out 1. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yep, 16 across there. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now to see if you got it right, that's 3 across there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you should have a gap of 2. So if you've done that right, you should have this. without the windows and the wooden thing there. We'll do that after. But we'll start off with the windows now. So you've got the base done. It should be one layer. Now pull out your glass. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be placing blocks as I count this. This needs to be 2 high overall. So from the 2 gap, we're going the same way. Place 1 stone brick. Place 1 glass. Cover all that up. Same with this wall, just all the way along. So like that. And then once you've placed it up to that corner, should be all the way up to the corner. It should be 1, 2, 1, 2 of glass, and then another 2. So it should be even. Just including that one, because like if you look at it from this side, it should be even. Alright. Now we're up to diagonals. So from that one block that you placed inwards there, then you'll have the 3 diagonals that you did. So you want to have 1 there, and then place 2 glass in the middle there. And then I find it good to place a piece of wood just after those 2 glasses. So that's pretty much what that should look like. Stone, glass, glass, wood. And then you're going to want 4 glass here, just to sort of have a big window, and then place another wood. This is going to look the same as that, symmetrical. So like 1 wood, yep. And then 2 glass, and then once again, you want to place the stone. So it should be in like a little corner like that, same as that side. And once again, same again. So after you've done that, little corner, 1, 2 glass. And then this is the fireplace, so there's no glass here. Just cover this all in. All the way along. Pig? I don't need your problems today. Alright. So after you've done that and it's starting to go in here, this pig, I'll tell you. Anyway. Set, including that one. So that's 1, 2, 3. 2 glass. And then 1, 2. And including that one, 1, 2, 3. 2 glass. 1, 2, 3. 2 glass. 1, 2, 3. So that should be even all the way along there. So that's 3, 3, and 3. This is the hardest part, guys, just laying at the house, and then all you need to do is just build up from there. So this is the part where I'm trying to make sure you guys get it right, because if you stuff this up, then it's all not going to go so well throughout the whole build. Like, it won't be the same as mine, and so on and so forth. But from the edge, you should be going 2, then 2 glass, and then it's going to be 3 again. So 3, 2, like that. So 2, 2, 3, 2. And then just bring that out to the corner, and then straight off the corner you want to place 2 glass. And then count once again 3 blocks, then another 2 glass, then 3 blocks, and then another 2 glass, and then another 3, and that one's the corner obviously, place another 2, then 2 glass, another 3, 2 glass, another 3. And then you pretty much just want to have it like this. So you see how we did there, it was just in 1 from there, so we want to go place that there, 1 glass, place that there. And then you should have the base design like that. Should have all the windows and the basic outline. Now we're going to work on this. Now this part took me a lot of sort of thing to get it in there, because it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to do my best. So you can use whatever color planks you want. I used oak wood. If you have a texture pack, then it will look a lot better, but a lot of people don't, so I just use the normal one. But so we're looking at the house like this, right? So there's the 2-way exit. So we're just going to go up here to where this is, diagonals. And then I'm trying to explain this how I can. I'm not really sure how I can, but we're just going to do it like this. So from the brick wall, you want to drop down to the ground. Count 1, 2, on the 3rd one. Alright, so that's the 3rd one there. Should be 2 there. You don't want to place that wood there, I just placed that there for a demonstration. So you want to count 3 in, and then another 2 in. On the 3rd one, you want to place a piece of wood. Alright, so it should be on a diagonal basis of 1, 2, like that. I probably should have said that, my bad. So from that corner, count 2 in. On the 3rd one in, place it. Alright, so after that, what you want to do is include in that block you just placed. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you want to place 7 going across that way. And just to make sure you got it right, that should be a free gap in there. Alright, including that block, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 across there. And it should be sticking out a bit. So after that, you want to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Going this way. Check that you got it right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 across there. Alright. So pretty much you should have just like a big square. You should have just these ones going across here. Alright. So now we're going to place all these extra little pieces like this. So on that corner, so there's the two-way exit up along the edges. On this corner you want to count in 1. And then you want to place a 4 block like that. So it should be just in 1 and it should be 4. Alright? And then from that 4 block, we're going to count from here. Alright? So that's 1, 2, 3. On the third one, you want to take it out by 1, 2, 3. So yep, 3 up that way. Move over 1 and count 3 back. Alright, I'm hoping not being too complicated here, but there's not many ways that I can explain this. So that should be the basic sort of look that you have there. Now we're going to do this one. So from there, the 2 diagonal across there, you did that. So just straight from there, add another 4 on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And that's what it should look like. And obviously just place stairs in between that block and that block. Whoops. And it should, this is what you should have right now. If you don't have it, go back over it and see if you missed a step or something. Alright. So now we're going to start raising up the first floor. So I believe this is 6 high. So we'll just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6. So I'm doing the outside out of oak wood. You can do it out of whatever you want, but I think oak wood looks the best. So you don't want to place it over the windows. You just so we got 2 right there. So we just want to count up another 4. So 1. I like to go up in 2s across it. So I'm just placing 2 here. Pretty much, if you want to fast forward the video, you need to count up until it's 6 high. So I'm just going to go along like this. Just keep in mind not to do it over the windows, because we're going to raise the windows up another 2, I think. I sort of built that house right there, because that was the first one I built, and then I sort of worked off the plans of it. But I also built it so close to that house, so I could go back and have a look at how I place things. And count them up. I've got a little list here of some heights and all that kind of stuff, but I prefer to go off the main house. So we're at the fireplace right now. You don't want to take it out there. So once you reach the fireplace, just stop it there, move across, and continue it there. And including there. Until you're back at the start. So I just took that up by 2. Now I think it'll be a good idea for us to raise the windows up. So that's 4 high. So what we want to do is raise them all up by another 3. So that's 4. Just double check that it is 4. Alright, good. Don't want to make a mistake. So yep, just raise all your windows up until they're 4 high. I would cut this out of the video, but I think it would be best if I just put it all together. So if you just want to get ahead with it, just skip ahead in the video and move on. Yeah, same with the diagonals, just take them up to 4. So it should be 1 above the wood that you've placed. Alright. Alright, now you want to take So what you're trying to do here is get it 6 in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be one above the window that you placed. So you want to do this all the way around. So just place your wood evenly across over the windows all the way along. If you got the windows at the right height, it should be one above the windows, the wood. And then that's practically the first floor walls done. Yeah, it's a fairly sized house, so it'll take a while for us to complete this tutorial. As you can see, the door's sort of got a bit of a design to it, but we're going to design that later, so we're just going to leave it like that for the moment. Alright, now we want to raise up the middle. So practically we'll want to get it to the height of, yeah, to the height of that. So that is 6 high, so that we have 1 there, we just want to raise it up another 5. So this will be pretty much adding up to 6, this will be 2. This will be layer 3. 4. 5. Yeah, so it's a fairly decent sized house, like in height and width and all that. The problem is filling it up. I don't have problems with building the houses, it's just putting the furniture and stuff in it. So this is the final layer, 6. So it should be at the same height as that. Yeah, as I said, I have. So I'm not going to add the, like adding furniture and the carpet and all that sort of design to this video. Um, I'm probably not going to upload it either. I'm probably not going to make it. But if you guys want me to do that, if you want it to look like how I made it in that house, just let me know in the comments and I will make another video and we'll design the inside of it. But I'm hoping to leave that up to you guys because I suck at that, so, but just for a couple of ideas. So now you have everything up to that height pretty much, all the way around, except for the fireplace, but we're going to do that after. So we'll just leave that. I'd say, what did we do it in here? Did we do it 1 above, 2 above? That looks to be 3 high, and we surrounded it by stone. So what we're going to do here is where the fireplace is, so that's right here. We're just going to take it up like this. So I just went up 2 and across. So 1, 2 and across. And that should be all good. Right? That's fine, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just checking I got it right. Looks to be right. Alright. And then you just lay wood on top of that, so it should be 2 high there. Alright. Now we'll start working up onto the second floor. So what we're going to do here is I made my stairs out of birchwood, I think. I think that's what it's called. So what we're going to do here is from where you place your first set of stairs, so it's right there. I'm just going to lay that across there. Oh, excuse me. How did we do this? Sorry, I have to go check this. It doesn't seem right. It goes up by 1, 2, 3. And that should be 3 left over. Yeah, and then there's 3 left over. Alright, so what I think we did wrong was we didn't make that wall thick enough. So we'll do that in a moment. So pretty much you should have taken it up by 3. 3 in height. And you should be 1 over there. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to replace this. So where the stairs are that you raised up 3, just place a wall. I didn't make it thick enough, that's my bad. Alright, and now I need birch wooden planks. So we'll just place that there. So what you just want to do is just lay all this in it. Over there. And where this corner comes in, you want to place it right there. So that should be like that. I believe that's right. So like that. And like that. And it should match up with the current floor, the walls that you did below. So it should be at that height. Like that. Then you just want to do the same on this side. Oh, this doesn't seem right. Did I measure this out right? I hope I did, because I've recorded the whole freaking video here. Yeah. Seems to be a little problem. That's 4. I can't really shorten it, can I? What's that? That's 3. And that's 3. I don't know what I did wrong. I think we'll just have to place that there. Yeah, we'll place it there, because this is where the floor is going to be anyway. Right there, so you won't be able to see it underneath or anything. And it's still even with that over there. So that's alright. That's alright. Alright, and now from here, we're on the 2nd floor. Why didn't I place that? Let's place that back. Alright, so here comes the pretty boring part. Now we've got to lay the whole floor on the 2nd floor. Yeah, pretty boring, right? So, what we're going to do is this top layer that we did here, this is going to be the floor. So whatever color you want the floor, whether it's this stuff, or birchwood, or whatever, is carpet, you just place it on there. But keep in mind, it's also got to be the roof down here, unless you want to place another piece of wood there and shorten your roof. It's up to you. So all you need to do is just lay the whole area in this. Pretty boring, but just go ahead and do it. Trying to do this as quickly as I possibly can. As you can see over in the distance, I've built a lighthouse. That's going to be one of my future tutorials. Yeah, I built that not too long ago. Actually, I built it a couple of days ago. And that's going to be my next tutorial, I think. And I've also had plans for ships and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't already, guys, and you liked the sort of stuff that I'm going to be building, then subscribe to my channel, and you'll be able to keep up with all my current uploads and what I'm doing. And I also have a survival and everything going. Might like to watch that. And I'm gonna be trying to upload a tutorial every week. I'm planning to upload it on the weekends, so I'm hoping I can get 1 tutorial out every week. I would do more, but I think 1 a week is enough for the moment. We might change it later. So yeah, the lighthouse is going to be in the next tutorial, so if you want to build a lighthouse, you've been planning on it, then I reckon it doesn't look too bad, and we'll be able to build that in the next one. There's a chicken in my house. And obviously I had to build this on flat land because I hate clearing out the land, especially when you're doing a tutorial. It's just so boring. It would look better, but yeah, I'll probably build the ship probably on a different map. I don't know. I'll probably have to find some water to do it. We'll see what happens. So we're nearly done here. We're just gonna keep laying it. We're nearly done. We have to do the same for the roof, so I might cut that out of the video, I think, for the roof. Pretty much you want to take it up to there. I believe that's right. Or we might take it in one. There we go. We'll go with that. Yep, keep laying it out over here. So you guys are probably doing it and letting the video play while I'm doing it. That's sort of the idea right there. Because it's taken both of us quite some time. And if you're doing this in survival, then props to you. Props to you, so, because this will require a lot of wood. And all these walls that you placed here, so all of this, don't remove the edges. So the edges going around the outside, don't remove them, but the ones on the middle, you can replace them with whatever kind of floor you want. So if it's the same as your walls, then that's fine, just leave it. But I did mine out of birchwood, so we're just gonna finish that up there. Alright, so that's that. That's all done. Now we have to. I wrote this down, but I thought I wrote it down, but I don't have it. So we're just gonna go in here and measure up what the walls are. So it looks to be four high. Yeah, 4 high. We might go the fifth so we can place the roof. So we might raise it up 5 high. So now here's the problem. The windows. Actually no, that's how I designed it. So you see where the windows are here, all the way along, right? You want to leave the gap so you can place another window. So I'm just going to remove that there and we'll start from the front again so you guys know where I am. Now with the front here, we did it a bit different. So I'm just going to run over and take a look. So I think from the edge of that, so you guys be watching this, from the edge of that we went all the way along from the edge of this. So from those two corners, both there and there, we want to take it in. So those twos match up, like so. Now, so that will match up with that window, but over here we need to count this out. So from when it hits that, that's including that one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, then 3, then 2. Or it's right against there, so 2 and 3 and 2. Alright. So that goes. Did we place it on the ground? Yeah. So 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2. There we go. So we're right here, if you guys know where I am. Right here, so 2, 3, 2. And then pretty much elsewhere around the place, you just need to raise it up to the height. Put it in the same place as the windows below. Except also for here. Now, we took it along from where the first corner is. So, just before it goes into the diagonals, it's right on the corner here. We want to take this across to the other corner. So just place that along to there. Like that. Alright. Then I believe that is 3 in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 1. Oop. Place that one in the wrong place. And it's like 1, double 2, and 1. Yep. So that's going to be a door there. Alright, so we're just basically laying out the basic area for the moment. So this is what you should probably have. It should go across from there. So pretty much from where that ledge comes along to there, to where that ledge is. Then 2, 3, 2. Match that one up with the one below. Just before the diagonals, take it across. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Gap 2. 1. 1, 2. Or you can just count up from the side. 3, 2. And also 3, 2. Alright. and then you just need to place the windows in the same spot as they were here. And then just leave the fireplace for a moment, just take it straight across. Whoop, take it straight across. There should be a window there. Whoop, those are slabs. Let's not do that. Pretty much just all the way along the rest of it. Just place the windows above where the other ones were. Oh, we're already at 30 minutes. Damn, I don't want to have to split this video, but I might have to. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to upload. And forever to watch. So, if you guys are confused when I'm not saying what I'm doing, it's just in line with that window, alright? And then we should be back at where we did across there. I'm just going to place that there. Alright, so there we have the basic windows for it. I'm just trying to think, oh yeah, we did place them there. So that was a gap of one. That one didn't have a gap, but I think I made a mistake there and I couldn't really fix it. So right here, where the fireplace is, right along the side of it, go up and place a window there. Alright, and that's all the windows on the second floor. So what we want to do, that's layer 1, we want to take it up another 4. The windows only go up 3, so just add another 2 onto all of them. So it should be 3 in height. All the way around, every single window on the second floor, raise up to 3. Chicken, how'd you get up here? I was trying to think if there was a window there. No, there wasn't. Oh yeah, that's right. We placed something else there. I'll show you guys later. Alright, so all the windows are up to 3. Now you just want to take the wood up another 2, so they're over the window like that. So 3. Just all the way around. Some work. This house uses up a lot of materials, so if you're building this in creative, it's not too bad. It'll take you a bit of time to build, but if you're building it survival, that's going to be like a couple of months work, depending on how many people you have. It's a big house. It requires a lot of wood, depending on what materials you're using. You're probably not using wood, you're probably using like bricks or something. It's all up to you. I'm just giving you the basic design of the house. For all you people that are just on PS3, some of you guys might be looking for houses to build. For the people that are new to Minecraft, I'm on the Xbox version, as you can see. I would play on the PC, but I haven't got a good enough computer for one, and I just prefer to sit on my controller next to my TV and all that. I think it's a lot better. Alright, there we go. So we got all the floor up to the second. Now we need to do the inside here. We need to raise the walls up. Now this is a tricky part. This is the part where I have to fly in and out over there. Because I tried to write this down, but it was a bit complicated. So this is just a feature that I added. You guys can add it if you want, but if not, then it's just a one thick wall. So going all the way across there. Alright, so let's just go do that. So from there to there. Alright, let's go. So what we want to do is that little gap there left there, we just want to fill it in, like that. So it's just like a big rectangle. Right. And then we want to start, we'll place one there, that's on the edge of the top stair that you placed. Place one after it. So it should be one over. then just run it all the way along here to there. So that one stops on the top stair. And then you just want to raise it up to the roof height, which is 4, I believe. Is that 4? Or did I go 5? That's 4. Yep. Is that, what was that? I can't even count. Is that 4? Yeah, it's 4. Alright. So that's at that. That's that part done. Now this is the part that I find tricky. This part right here. Alright. So. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm just trying to figure out how we did it. So where does it take in? So we'll go from this window that's here. So it's on the very corner. So it goes on the 4th one out. Let's try that. 4th one out. So that's 1, 2, 3. And the 4th one. So we're right here, pretty much. So from where this wall continues, where we went in, we just want to fill it all up. And continue along. And then I believe it's right, well, yeah, right there, I think. Out one more, probably. We'll have to go check. I'm sorry, I tried to write this out, but it didn't work. I thought I'd just fly over and take a look. So it's, yeah, one after the window, one in, and there it is. Alright. So we'll do that. While we're here, we'll take a look at this one. So right next to, so on the windows, it's pretty much in the center. So we'll go do that. So where's the windows? Was that it? Is this the right windows? It's a pretty big room. Is that right? No, no, it's not. It's the next one over, I think. So, where I'm placing this is the corner. There's the front. So the first window you see there, you want to place it in the middle of that one and that one. And we just want to take it over. We'll make it 2. And while we're here, we'll do this. So I'm working on 2 things at once. I might sort of stop working on that one for the moment, and we'll work on this. So this is right next to where the stairs are. Alright? So if you guys didn't get what I said before, from right where that window is, we want to flat. This used to be hollow before. So we just want to fill that in and take it across. All the way across to here. That needs to go over one more, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 over, and then 3 and like that. And then right next to the window, you want to place that there. Then you just want to raise it up to the roof height. Whoops. So just raise it up to the height of the rest of the house. Like that. Alright. Now we have this one. We're just going to fly over and take another look. Hopefully this will be the last look we take. So from the 2 where we went in from the window, we got to go 2. I hate this. This is so complicated. If we destroy that, might make it a bit easier. So we'll go from here. So the 2 windows, then we got 1 block. That's right. So there's the wall. And then we go in 1, go over 4, and then across 3. So 4 across 3. 4 across 3. So where 4 across 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is right here. So yeah, I hope you guys know where I am. Go 1 in and then 4 across. And then you need to go 1, 2, 3. And then I believe that goes on like that. I think it's 1 less there and 2 there. Yeah, it wasn't that window, it was this one. It has to be. Alright. So then your house area should look like this. So then what you want to do is raise this up to the roof height once again, and then you'll have all your walls upstairs done. So this is what your top floor should look like. Now I'm just going to add a little feature here. You guys can feel free to do it. This is what I did in the other house. We're just going to replace that. Alright, so what I did was just place this along here, like a little railing that people have on the upstairs floors. I thought it looked alright, so you guys can add that if you want. Now we got to get to work on the roof. So it's up one more. So what you want to do, sorry, I'm just stretching, all the way around the house, you want to, I'm just doing this in oak, you want to place, so along the edges of the house, through the middle, everywhere, you just want to place this. So all the way along. And if you guys want to double check it's the right height, you should have 3 high in window and 1 above, and then you should have the roof. So we're just gonna continue this all the way along here. We're at 41 minutes. I'm hoping I get this done before an hour. I'm really hoping. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be running back to that house occasionally. The roof is coming up, and I might have to check. There's one part that I have to check, I think, and that's it. So we're gonna make the roof like that, but we're just laying down the base, pretty much the roof of the second floor and the floor of the attic. So I made it so you could get up in the attic. But it's by ladder. You guys can build a stair set if you wish. But I just did a ladder. So just, yeah, lay it all down. There's a problem about building big houses. It takes so long to build do the tutorial. Like, yeah, it's so complicated. But if you build like a smaller house, it's a lot easier. But oh well, what can you do? So where are we at? So we want to take it off there. Whew. So I hope you guys are up to the point where I am in this tutorial. I hope everything's been clear. I try to make it as clear as possible. But this is my first tutorial, so let me know if you have something that should change. Like if I'm going too quick or I'm not explaining things too clear or stuff like that. Just a couple of tips would be nice. Yeah, I'd say the roof is definitely one of the most complicated parts. Because there's a couple of things that we have to do. Um, and yeah. I would have cut this out of the video, guys, but I thought I might just keep it on there and just do it. You guys can lay yours out while I lay mine out, so. It has to rain, doesn't it? We might sleep real quick. Where's the bed? Just grab this, and we'll just hop down here and sleep. I could have slept in the bedroom, but oh well. That's one sick cow. Where are you? Alright, anyway, we'll continue laying the roof. It's nice and sunny and beautiful now. Alright, I am finished. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to need cobblestone stairs. Or you can do your roof out of some other material. I myself chose cobblestone because I didn't want to do it out of wood because the whole house is wood. So I chose cobblestone because it looks pretty cool. Alright, so where we are is we're at the front of the house right here. Or the side of the house. Where that sticks out. And we got the stairs set and everything in there. Alright, so you want to go to this corner and you want to place it like that. Now, we're doing this a certain way because we're trying to get that sort of design right there. See that? We're getting that. Alright? Um, just double check I did this. Right. Yeah, right on the edge. Okay. Okay. Where are we? We're over here. So we're laying it up like this. So you're gonna have to place. I might just clear out my inventory real quick. How do I clear it? That. All right. Just clear out my inventory. Add that. And is there any normal cobblestone? That. All right. So you just want to raise this up. So remember, you placed it on the edge there, and you're just gonna build up from there. Build it up to wherever you think's near halfway, and go and do the other side. Same thing, just on the outside on the corner. Whoops, and then place it there. And then that like that. And then you just gotta go ahead and destroy all of them. So we're just gonna do that now. Like so. Alright, so you have it on the edge right there. But we want to get an overhang, so we're gonna place that there. So right now you should be one over the edge, like that. Alright? Just keep it going all the way up. And we'll go down here. Like that. Alright, and now from there, you want to go ahead and... One moment. Oh, please tell me I did not do this wrong. I didn't, did I? No, I don't think I did. Alright. So what we want to do is this. Place it on the edge like that. So what I'm doing here is I placed it right on the edge of that and on the edge of that and so on and so forth. So pretty much you just want to build it up like this. Until you reach the top. And then you want to go down the other side and do the same thing. So on the edge of that, go all the way up. And then you should have a design like that. I swear I've made a mistake. I have, haven't I? No, that must be right. I can't tell. It looks like it's wrong. Oh my god. Oh god, I just bumped my recording. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Sorry, I just have to work this out. I don't know what's going on. Um, let's just have a look. I was trying to think what's the pause button on my record, but I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna continue. Fuck. So wait, why is that like that? Why is that like that? Alright, well, check if we got it right. We'll do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I just realized what I did wrong just then, guys. Alright, well, if you're watching this, I apologize, but we have to redo a part. Alright, I'm sorry, but we just have to redo this real quick. I'm sorry. So, we just need to place that there. So, on the edge like that. I apologize. I should have had a better look before I did this. Alright, so what you're doing now is you're just placing it on the corner there. I hope that didn't make too much trouble. I hope you guys didn't look at it and then built the whole freaking roof or something. Um, that'd be bad. But, yeah, I apologize for that. We just have to do it like this. And the same on the other side. Whoops. How close are we now? Alright, then you're at the top. So then what you want to do is remove all the cobblestone that you used to put the roof up. Just remove all of that. Ah, not that. Don't remove that. That would be a problem. All like that. And then you want to do the place like you did on the other side. So like that on the edge, and raise it up like this. We just had it at the wrong height, and if it's at the wrong height, the whole thing wouldn't work. So we had to redo it. So hopefully that didn't take too long to fix it up for you guys. So then it should look like that. That looks a bit more normal now. That looks right. So what you want to do from here is, yeah, just take it up like that. So you don't need to do the inside layer anymore. So that one there, you just want to do the outside. So place it all the way up along like that. So on, so forth. We're just going to set this at 2 at the moment, and we'll go work on the other ones. And then we may as well do this now. Place cobblestone on all those stairs that are under that you did before. Unless you want to keep it like that and let light in, but I think it looks better like this. So then when you look into it, it's not going into your house, it's just like a flat surface. You can put like some kind of different material behind it, like wood or something, but yeah. So then we're going to do the same for this side. So this time we're going to place it like that. So now we're over here, the fireplace is there, place it like that. And continue until where you think is halfway. Then do the same on the other side. Oops. This recording's been going on for so long. I probably should have paused it where we laid the floor and the roof and everything down. But I'm a new YouTuber, so I don't know a lot of the sort of buttons. It should meet up in the middle like this. So there should be a block in the middle. Alright? So then we're just going to destroy all this. Yeah, guys, I'm a new YouTuber, so um, take it easy on me. This is my first tutorial, so I didn't really think it through too much. So then you want to do the same as you did over there. So on the outside, place it along the top. Like that. And it should still meet up in the middle. Like that. That. And then you want to do the same here. So on the outside layer. Did we place one there? Yeah, we did. So like that. All the way up. There you go. Alright, and then do the same thing with the cobblestone, or whatever material that you guys are using. And fill in, whoops, all that. Alright, now we need to do one more of those, and that's over here. So same deal. Place it on the corner like that. And continue. Animals everywhere. Oh my god, they are everywhere. Alright. I'm thinking I may have to split this video. If you guys are watching it, you gotta be sitting there, yeah, you split the video, and you bum. But I might have to split this because this is going over an hour. So I don't really have much choice in the matter. I'm not really sure if I can upload. Do you need to have some kind of special permission to upload a video that's extremely long? Or I don't know. Destroy all that. I don't know if I am going to split the video or not. We'll find out. Viewers will find out. Alright, so same thing. Badges, all out. Stairs on stairs. And place that one in the middle. And then go over it and place one more layer along the side. And then we're going to have to start to meet these ones up. Like that. Cobblestone. And boom. Now we've got 3 corners where our roof is. Alright. Now it's a fairly basic deal here. We just need to connect them all up. So how you're going to connect these up is all you're going to want to do is just take it along like this. I think we take in into that and around like that. And it should match up with that one. Same thing with the next layer. Just take it all the way along. Go that extra one. And along like that. And so on and so forth. Whoops. What you're going to want to do is just do this up to the height that it is. So just do this all the way along. There is a little something else that you have to add on the roof, so it isn't like this the whole way along. There's something else that we're going to add, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. Let's just continue this. If you guys are wondering what those little brown things are on the roof, that's because I placed the boxes too close to the edge, and it's come through it. So if you guys are wondering what that is, that's what it is. Alright, now you'll notice here that that one's finished. That one's up to the height. So what you want to do with the top one of that is just leave it there for the moment. Just leave it there. Alright? What you're going to want to do from here, there's something that we put in here, and I'll show you now. We're going to be placing that there. Alright? If you guys don't want that there, then just build it like I did over there. But if you do, then watch this. Alright? So what we have to do here is we have to look at it and like study it. So it's pretty much one below the roof. That's how we might do it. We might take it from one below the roof down. So that is... Can we match that up like that? This is going to be like a really dodgy sort of matchup. Um, uh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to work this out. Alright, we'll count along. So this is up 1, 2, on the second one up, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 10th. Alright, so let's go over here. So it's on the second one up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And place a cobblestone. Now we just need to check the width on how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th. So 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Come on, you guys are good enough to help me with the tutorial here. Is that right? Should practically end where the window is. And I don't think we did that. Oh, this is so complicated. Why? Oh no, it doesn't end where the window is. Does it? Does it? Does it? Does. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is complicated. No. 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 No, we'll place that there. So, yeah, that was. Did we count that? I don't think we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That looks better. And then that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's right now. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so pretty much just going to count from here. Count across 9, across to there, or you can do it the way I did and count from over there. And then you're going to want to place one there. So what we're going to do now, as soon as I stretch, excuse me. Alright, so from back over here where we were, the front of the house, we're going to take this along here. So we're going to take this all the way along until it matches up with that there. Alright? Then what we're going to do is we're going to take it along here. And that should stop at where we place that. And then we're going to take the next one along. We're not going to take that side out just yet. We're going to take the next one along from this side and match it up with that. It should go into a corner like that with that. Alright? And then take the next one along until it goes one past where that was and build it out like that. And continue that process. Oh, whoops. Continue that process. So one over and across. Like that. Alright. Alright, we'll stop it at there. And we'll do the same that we did on that side, on this side. So we're just going to take it along like that. And then next one. Whoops. Can't place blocks, right. One over and across. Whoops. I made a mistake there. Alright, so you're going to place one there. Alright? And then another one there. And what this is going to do, whoops, across like that. And it should go into like a little thing like that. Alright? Take the next one along as soon as I get it. Like that. Once you go one over that past that, turn it. Like that. Take it out to the same length. And continue that. And we need one more. Like that. Alright. Then you just want to place cobblestone in there. And then you just want to seal off the rest of this. So you want to grab this and take it all the way along. No stopping, just all the way along. Oh, well, until you reach that. Alright. Then we're just going to seal off the rest of this. So that means this side of the house, the roof, house part roof thing, is done. Alright? So that's all done now. Apart from filling in that and that. Alright? But this is what it should look like. Alright? So double check you guys got the measurements right, dimensions and all that. You should have a cobblestone above that. Alright? That is on the side of the house. Alright? And this is a gap of what? 1, 2, 3. Alright? And it should have one block in the middle like that. Alright? Alright. So now we have to do this. So I just want to go over and take a look at what we're doing here, because I remember there was something here. So it pretty much went over on the edge of that. And that goes 2 over from where that was. Alright, let's go. So what I meant by that is you have that matching up with that, right? You want to take it out 1, 2, like that. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Now take that out along there. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to match all that up with that from this side, the front of the house. Alright? So we're going to take this along. As I said, guys, the roof will be pretty complicated, so it is, yeah. Take that along like that, and that should match up with that. Alright? And then just bring the cobblestone along, the little center, to there. Alright. And now this one. And what we're going to do is just continue this all the way along. Alright. So what you're going to do there is from where that top one is, you're just going to, and we took it out 2 there, right? 2 there. Is that 2? Yeah, 2 there. Alright. Then you want to take that along there. It should go out and around. That should match up with that one that we placed before. And then just fill that in with cobblestone. So another way of saying it is from where that cobblestone goes, if you see these 2 here, the roof that's going all the way along there, the highest point, place those 2 so they match up with those 2. So 1, 2. And then bring your cobblestone stairs around it, and it should match up with that. Alright? That's another way of saying it. So then what you just want to do is just continue the pattern practically all the way along. So match that with that, take it along. And it should be creating like a little, one moment, wait till I place that. Like a little thing that's going down that way. Alright? After this, we have to do a little bit more, and then we'll be practically finished. As I said, I'm not going to furnish the house by putting all kinds of stuff in it, like furniture and all that kind of stuff, but we're just going to fix up a couple of things. Oh, I can't even place this. We're never going to finish the roof. Alright. So that, and now we got the final one. Ah. Alright, and there you have it. There's the roof. Now, how we did this was we're going to need whatever material that you guys would like to want to use. I'm keeping it the same as that. Alright, so you're gonna have one overhang here. Alright, so you don't place it there. Place it there. So what you're gonna want to do is so yeah, that's pretty much free in and free out. I'm trying to explain this how I can, but it's pretty straightforward from just watching it. And then place one across the top, place one across there. And is that right? Is it a two? Yep, two and three, right? So now we have that. So now what we're going to do is we need glass, and then you have that. Alright, there's one of your windows and sides done. Alright, now this one's a bigger one, because it's a bigger part of the house. So we're going to take it in the fourth one, I believe. Is it the fourth one? We'll find out. No, I don't think it is. So we're going to want to remove that. We'll just go over and take a quick look. Yeah, it's a 4-1, and it has 4 and 2 on the top, I think. So it goes like that. The window's placed there. Alright? So how I did that was, from the very top it goes 2, then 4. And then it has a 2 here. So you just trace that along there and place it along here. I have a weird way of getting things done, but it works. So then, now with this part, I believe I use stone bricks. Yep. You don't have to use stone bricks, you can use whatever you want. But I'm going to be using stone bricks to keep it like the other one. Now, we went in one from there, so we're going to place that there, like so. And one across, whoops, wrong place. Across the roof, and we're going to want to flatten that out like that. Alright. So then we have a free window. Like that. Alright, now we have all the areas sealed off, do we? Did we do that one? No, we didn't. We have to do one more. Alright, last one. I believe this one is the same as the other one, so free in, free out. And across the roof, across the bottom, and place them. We just want to get inside there. Let me inside. Alright, and then to sort of make it a bit more normal, I like to place cobblestone along all them. Just sort of match that up and everything. So just along the bottom of it, all the way around. Just one. Alright. Just keep going. That's alright. That's normal. Until it matches up where it started. Alright. Now for the entrance, I put it, where was it? I had that 2 wall here, remember? I had a bookshelf there. But this is where I put the entrance. You guys can put it, you can like build a stair set up if you want to get rid of the one in the bedrooms or something, you can probably build a stair set. But I chose the ladder just to sort of keep it like a, sort of, like an attic. Alright, now with all the doors and stuff we got, I'll show you guys where to put them. Obviously with the bedrooms, it's pretty straightforward. You just put the doors in where the gap is. Alright, so like that. Now, there was a door here. So right here, break those 2 out, and you have a balcony. Alright, now if you want to have it like I did over here, I have like a little thing going across there, then do this. All you need to do is just place some kind of material, doesn't matter what, along here, and then you want to go down below and place the stairs like that. Now, like on the computer version, you can't do it like that. On the Xbox version, you can't. So normally on the computer version, you place it like that, and it would go upside down, but you can't. So just take it all the way along, and then just remove all this. And now we need these. Bring that across there. And there's your balcony. Alright, now for the front door, as I said, we were going to do it. So we're going to do it now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 in. So what you're going to want to do, wait, was that on the ground? It was. So from the ground, you're going to want to count 1, 2, 3, that's the fourth. Pull off that one. Replace that with wood. Then you're going to want to go in one. So it pretty much looks like an upside down L. Do the same on the other side. And then you're going to just going to want to place glass there. And then replace that with wood. Place that with wood. And then you place your 2 doors there. Alright. Now I'm just going to take a quick look around, see if I missed anything. We missed the fireplace, that's right. Alright, so the fireplace, it's an open fireplace, so just take it up. I don't know how large I made it than the other one, pretty large. Take it up to whatever height you want. I'm probably just going to stop it there. You can take it all the way up above the roof if you want to, but I'm going to leave it there. Alright, we'll take a quick look around. Yeah, just place fence posts along there. Like so. And I believe that's it. Just place your lights in there, put carpet in. I believe that's everything that we needed to do. So, this is pretty much what we built over here. So, this is what it could look like when you finish. You got the attic. Whoop, can I get down? And yeah. Alright guys, well that's pretty much the episode right here. It's been a long one. Man, I might split this episode into 2. If you're watching this, then you're probably most likely watching the second part of the episode. I don't know if I will split it or not, but I most likely will. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch more tutorials and builds and stuff like that, that will be my next one. We're not going to take too much of a look at it, but that's it. That'll be my next tutorial that I do, and I have a lot more to come after that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you could leave a like if it helped you. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time.